Legac here with your 21 Days 2016 Tech Tidbit for Day 7. Today we're going to discuss using Google Forms on your website for lead capture, how to set up those forms, setting up a spreadsheet to capture the information from those forms, and then adding an app to your form in order for the information captured to be emailed to you. The first thing you want to do is sign into your Google account. If you are a KW agent, you want to sign into your @KW Google account. Now once in Google, you'll see this box up here on the right side, 9 little boxes. That will take you to your Google Apps. And then down here, you're going to find, you'll keep clicking more until you find Forms. You might have to click even more. When you find Forms, you want to click Forms, and we're going to work on setting up a Google form. If you've never signed into your @KW Google account, you can go to your My KW page and under Technology, come down to where it says Google Apps Resources. And there you'll get some information, and it talks about the apps and some help over here on the right side on how to use these apps. Okay, so we're going to go back to Google Forms, and when you first come in, if you've not used this, there are no forms on the lower end of the page, but up here at the top there's some templates available to you. But let's go ahead and start a new form. Now, why would we use forms on our websites? Well, with the websites that we have from KW, the lead capture is either passive or aggressive. Let me take a step back and show that. When you're on your website setup, when you come down here to lead capture, you will have either passive lead capture, that people can view anything on your site without being asked to register, or aggressive, they can't view anything on your website without being asked to register. I have a custom lead capture that I purchased from there, so you would not have that custom box. You would have passive or aggressive. So if you use aggressive, meaning that nobody can do anything on your site until they register, you'll probably get a high bounce rate, because buyers and sellers can go find other sites where they can get access to the information. And if you have passive, then you're never going to ask them to register. So there might be a couple of things that you want to do in order to get registration. For example, maybe set up a page on your site that is for first-time home buyers, and you might have a link that says get your first-time home buyer ebook. Now the ebook doesn't exist. You would have to create that. You would just type something in Word and create some kind of an ebook that you would then have as a PDF to send to them. So that link where it says register for your first-time home buyer ebook, or register for investing in whatever area that you're in, you can create these small ebooks and then create a form to gather information to send out these ebooks. That would be lead capture. Another thing people use is a leave a testimonial form. So let me show you what that looks like. So I've created a leave a testimonial form on my website, and the form up here, you can have whatever you like. You can customize this and have your logo. You can have some images that are available on the forms, whatever you like up here in the top. And the leave a testimonial form has requests for the user's name, and the star means that it's required. The email, phone number, what type of transaction, were they buying a home, selling a home, and then their testimonial. And when they submit that, I get notification that someone submitted a leave a testimonial form, and then I'm able to go into my Playster website and add a testimonial with the information that I received. Okay, so let's talk about how to add those forms. So I'm back on the Google Forms. We signed into Google. We checked those boxes up at the top, the 9 boxes, and found Google Forms. We clicked, and now we're in the form. So right here I'm going to type a title for the form. And so let's say we're creating the leave a testimonial form. So I'm going to create that, and you see here that it's still untitled up here. So I'm going to click on this word untitled, and it'll change the name of the form so I can find it among all my other forms. And then here's where I type a form description, and I might say, please leave a testimonial for the Florida Gulf Coast group, name of my group, or you could put your individual names. We appreciate your trust in us and would like to share your experience with our potential clients. Let's say something like this. So that's the description. Now I come to the first question, and I'm going to ask for their name, your name. And I'm going to put here that it is a short answer and it's required. And now I want to add another field to my form. Now all the while the changes are being saved. Every time you do something, the changes are saved. So there's no save here for you to do. Your name, your email address, and then again it's a short answer, and I'm going to make it required. Add another, which would be your phone number, number, again short answer, required. Another would be, you could put, like I put, the type of service we provided, or what, buying, selling, investing, whatever you would like to put here. And then that would be a short answer because it's going to be a one word, and we're going to have it required. And then you want the testimonial. And the testimonial is going to be longer, so we're going to have that be a paragraph, and that's required. And now it's saving, and all changes are saved. Now we want to put the image up at the top, so I'm going to click on this palette, and it's going to show me the different colors that it could be. Or if I click on the picture, it's going to give me choices of illustrations I can pick, or allow me to upload my own photo. So you can create a logo, you can upload that, whatever you'd like, or you can come through and look at all of the illustrations. Let's see if we find something. Let's say we just want this. So I'm going to select that image, and it's going to appear at the top. Leave a testimonial. Now it's saving, everything's saved. The next thing I want to do is create a place for the responses to go. So I'm going to click on responses, and on this little thing that looks like a package, it's a plus sign up here, click that, and it's going to say, should I create a new spreadsheet or should I use an existing spreadsheet? So we're going to create a new spreadsheet. Click create, and now the spreadsheet is a leave a testimonial spreadsheet, and it's available to collect any responses you get from that particular form. So I'm going to go back to the form, go back to the questions. Now I have the questions, I have responses, and now I can put that on my website. But before I do that, I want to add an app to this form to tell this form to email me when someone gives the responses, because I don't want to worry about having to check my spreadsheets. So over here where the three dots are next to your image, three dots, there is something called add-ons. It's a puzzle piece. So you want to click add-ons, and then you're going to go into add-ons, and you're going to find email notifications for Google Forms, and you're going to click that. Now mine says manage because I already have it, but it'll say add this to the forms. and you want to follow the process. Let me see if I can do that on an account that I don't have it added. Hold on. Well, it looks like all my Google accounts have this add-on already in there. So I would, what happens is when you click to add it, it's going to ask you a series of questions. It asks you if it could access your account. You say yes. It puts up a little video. You don't need that. You can close that. And eventually you go through, I think there's 3 different pop-ups that come up that you respond to. Once you have that, you're going to see the puzzle piece up here on the upper right hand side of your page. So now we have the testimonial. We have the response sheet from Google Forms. Google Spreadsheets. And now we're going to add the add-on, and this is what we're going to use to have the form notify us when someone uses it. So you click the puzzle piece, and then you click email notification for forms. And then what you want to do is create a new rule. So create a rule, and then it's going to open this box up. And so then what you want to do is the sender's full name. Well, the sender is you. That's you're sending yourself notification on this form. So I might put the name of the form, leave a testimonial form, is the sender. And if you use this for other ways for lead capture, you want to know which one it's coming from. Is it coming from your leave a testimonial? Is it coming from an ebook? So that's what I put in the sender. The sender's email address is @KW because that's where I'm signed in. Who else do I notify? Well, if I don't really use my @KW, if I use another email, then I'm going to add that email to this notification. That's where I want to be notified of anything happening here. I don't need to notify the submitter, that's the person who left the testimonial, and I don't need to attach a PDF. But here is where you can send those ebooks. You can notify the submitter and attach the PDF. And then here it says continue. I'm going to click continue, and let's see. And then the subject line, new response from leave a testimonial. And that tells me what it is. And then here's your body of your email. And I might put again, leave a testimonial form has a new entry. Here are the results. And so all the results of the information added will be in this email, so you never have to go back to that spreadsheet. Once that's done, you click create rule. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, let's say that you have someone, an admin in your team, putting in the testimonials, then an email address to notify, I might put the admin at floridagulfcoastgroup.com. You know, whatever your admin's address is, you can put yours and your admins, or just your admins, whatever you like in that spot. And that way they would get that information. They're going to get an email with all the results. You click create the rule, and it creates the rule. Upgrade to premium, no thank you. You're allowed 1 rule per form. Every time you come in to create a new form, the puzzle piece will be there, and you create a rule for that form. Okay, so now we have the testimonial form. We can click preview here to see what it looks like. That's what it would look like. We go back to leave a testimonial. This is the form, and we're going to click to send it. This is how we're going to post it on our website. And here we can send via email, link, or code. I'm going to click on the code, and I know that this form width on our Playster websites is 500 by 1300. So I'm going to change that to 500 by 1300, and then I'm going to click here, and I'm going to copy that code. I'm going to copy the code and take it to my website. All right, so now I'm going to go back to my Playster setup. I'm going to go back to pages. I'm going to add a page, and the page name is called Leave a Testimonial. That's the name of the page. Now here's the little brackets for source code again. I'm going to click the brackets. It turns this black. I'm going to right click and paste my form into the black area. And then I can click the brackets again and see that the form is there. Now it looks like it doesn't fit, but this is just where we do the editing. We're going to look at our screen and see. And then down here at the bottom, add your meta, title, and description. Click Save. It's going to tell you it added it to your menu. So you make sure to go back to your menu and move it where you want it. You're going to close that, and then when I go back to my website and refresh my website, I'm going to see that it's here on my menu because I didn't move it. When I click the Leave a Testimonial form, it shows up here and it fits perfectly on the page. And now you can try it. You can see that it emails you, and then you can now use this for lead capture in various ways on your website. All right, hope that was a good lesson for you. It's a great tool to use, and we'll see you tomorrow.